pathway in the back of Valley Road School, Kastner Drive, so that we all have a very concrete, something we can see in memory of Mr. Kastner. And at this point, I'd like to bring up his daughter. If she'd like to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. I'm shaking, I'm sorry. It's a pleasure to be here. My father, Robert Kastner, better known as Bob, or Bobby to most of his friends, spoke at several schools, but his favorite school to come to was Valley Road School. He loved the people here, he loved coming here. He said they all treated him the best. And he loved the teachers he met, and he got very close to the principal, who we love very much. He lived in Clark for 72 years, and he was able to celebrate 75 years of marriage to my mother, which is quite a feat. If he was here today, he would be telling you a great story about what it meant to be a veteran, to serve his country during World War II. He was in the Coast Guard, like I said, for 4 years, and he was in the reserve for 8 years after that. And he was the best storyteller. I don't know, maybe some of you remember, if you're still here, when he was. My grandson, his great-grandson is over there. Stand up, Ethan. There's Ethan, that's his great-grandson. Come on up, Ethan. And Ethan remembers a lot of his stories too, and I'm so grateful for that he was able to hear my father speak here at his own school and get to know him and my mother very well in this 10 years of life that he was there with them. I think the main thing my father would probably want you to know after his great stories is that he would want you to know that Memorial Day and Veterans Day, like the principal said, are not just picnics and parades and getting a day off of school, but it is to remember those people who sacrificed their time, sacrificed being with their own families, and sacrificed some of them who made the ultimate sacrifice with their life, so that others may live in peace and harmony and live in a free society as we do today. My father was three things: God, country, family. And I think those are three great things to be important to you in your lifetime. On behalf of the Kastner family, I would like to thank everyone for this wonderful honor, and I know my father and mother would be thrilled beyond words for this wonderful tribute in naming a street behind here after my dad. So I'll leave you with this. Remember, when you are watching a parade, you see a veteran, walk by, salute them, go up to them, shake their hand, and say thank you for your service. And I know my dad would appreciate you doing that. He walked, like he said, every Memorial Day. He would not take a ride. They tried to get him in a car. 94 years old, he said, no, that's for old people. Today, I'm walking. And he walked up until he was 95. He is not here physically, but I know that he is watching and smiling and thanking each and every one of you from the bottom of his heart. Thank you very much for this honor.